So since these videos are supposed to be educational, I guess I will have to teach you a little something about installing a door. This door is already installed, and this door is already installed. So got this third one, and I guess I'll teach you a little bit about how to install a door, especially on a framing that is not very straight. It's plumb, but that board is twisted like somebody with rickets. So, don't know if you can see that. If you look there, we're almost touching on the back side, but we're gapped on the front, which come down to the bottom. We're gapped all the way across. So as you can see, that board twists all the way up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens when you do an online order for lumber. You let the employees pick the lumber for you, and you get what you get. So next thing I'll be doing is showing you a little bit more. So installing a door handle on your door, first thing you're going to do when you're installing a door, put the door handle on. The parts you're going to have obviously is the handle, latch mechanism here. Now you're going to get 4 screws. You're going to get 2 long ones, you're going to get 2 short ones. Me personally, I typically just use the 2 short ones to install the latch. Now, looking at the latch, it's a little more white. Notice you got the flat side, the angled side. Just make sure when you put it in, angled side is going towards your door jamb. So when you close it, all right. You get a pre-hung door. Typically, it's already bored out for the size. These are quick set locks. So next I'll install those. After I install those, pretty simple. Got the inside, outside of the door, and the screws are already in there. The door handle. So you'll put those through, tighten the screws down, and then I'll be right back with what you're doing next. So be right back. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to install the strike plate. Now, me personally, I just use shorter screws, and then I actually take some nails through the jamb. So sometimes you'll see people put in the longer screws to hold the actual strike plate on and take it into the stud. Sometimes I feel like that sometimes misses because of how close this is to the edge of the jamb. So me personally, I take the shorter screws in here, and then I'll put some shims in just above it and take some nails in through that. So that's just personally how I do it. So, all right. Now the next thing I do is actually do a little bit of a dry fit to see how much gap I've got. You don't want all your gap on one side. You want to kind of have even gaps on both sides. Reason being is you will be putting up some trim work, and you want it to be able to cover the gap. If you do all your gap on one side, you actually might end up with too big of a gap, and the trim doesn't quite fit, or doesn't look right. So I like to make even gap on both sides, which I kind of got there, which gives me an idea. So now I can use some shims and shim that gap, get it nice and plumb. For those of you that don't know what plumb is, that's level, that's plumb. So horizontal, level, vertical, plumb. So we'll plumb up this side, and then we'll shut the door. We'll check the gap from the inside. We'll shim from the inside, check for plumb, and then we'll put some nails in on that side. Remember, the screws are going in on this side, so we're going to shim and then screw through the shim, basically from the hinge through the jamb, through the shims, into our wall stud. That's what's going to secure this side of the door. That side of the door we'll shim, and then we'll actually put some finishing nails in to hold through the, once again, through the jamb, into the shim, into the stud. So all shimmed. 2.5 inch screws there. Set some finishing nails over here, kind of like what I was telling you how I use the shorter screws, and I just nail some shims right above it. If this is an exterior door, obviously I'd be putting longer screws in to go into the stud to make it more secure, along with having a deadbolt go clear into the stud. But for an interior door, more than enough support. So come inside, kind of show you. Nice and easy close. As you can see, the gap pretty much even all the way down to the bottom. And that's why you get the nice smooth close. And there you go. That is how easy it is to install a door. Biggest thing is like I said, that jamb with the hinges needs to be plumb. Once that's plumb, everything lines up off of that. Makes sense? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.